Hey, what's up guys, this is Rim to Arsenal back with another video. Today we'll be covering the top 5 meta decks for this current format post the July 1st Banlist. Yes, I know this video is a little bit late, but at the time when the Banlist first came out, we didn't have much to go by statistically, except for, you know, a couple locals here, DB duels here. But now we have the remote duels via YCS for Europe as well as the US. And it makes it a lot easier to see what the best decks are, especially depending on your region of the world. So before we get into it, guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about us. At the time of recording this video, we are at, I believe, 149 subscribers, meaning we're 1 subscriber away from our 3rd giveaway on the channel. Every 50 subscribers will be doing that, so make sure you tell a friend about us. And if you want to enter, just remember to like a video, comment on the video, and subscribe. So now let's get into it. Starting off first with our honorable mentions. I want to start off with Ignisters. Yes, Ignisters. I've been telling you guys since the support came out, this deck does work. And indeed, at the remote YCSs, it did so. And the crazy part is, with towers, many people say, oh, well, that's cool, but it's lose the hand traps. Oh, that's cool, you just kaiju over the towers. But apparently, a lot of people couldn't do that. A lot of people didn't have that option in their decks. So, this is me telling you, I told you so. I told you so. And our next honorable mention is, I want to say Sky Strikers. Truth be told, I thought it would do better in Europe, but it didn't. I mean, it did pretty well in the US, but that's because everybody over here loves Sky Strikers, just like over everybody in Asia loves Sky Strikers. So, I mean, of course, more people are going to play it, but I honestly thought it would do more, truth be told. But I guess it's kind of been figured out already. It's like Imperial Order, Anti-Spell, what you done for me lately. But the deck is still good, it's really viable. If you sleep on it, it's going to catch you sleeping. So now let's get into the top 5. Like I said, these not in any specific order, but these are just how I, feel about them personally. This is my opinion. Number 5, we're gonna say, is Virtual World. Yes, Virtual World. The deck that lost VFD and then fell off the face of the earth. Deck's still viable with the new traps as well as the new support and the other, what's the other monster name? I forget his name. I'll put it up here. But these cards actually still do work. Surprise, guys. They actually still can spam the board, still can generate boards. Shin is still a pain in the butt because a lot of decks are graveyard reliant in this current format, so banishing them is kind of just like GG. And it's also still a pretty fun deck to play, guys. So I definitely wouldn't sleep on Virtual Worlds, and you should definitely try picking them up. I think this is one of the cheaper decks on the list. For number 4, we're gonna go with Shaddolls. Yeah, Shaddolls, still here. But this variant is obviously not just pure Shaddolls. It's Shaddol automatic invoked, rich, need money to play it. Deck is still pretty good. It's one of the best anti-meta decks out there that you can play. One that's still a hell of a card. The Dogmatic engine is still the Dogmatic engine. Consistent, powerful, doesn't need much to play. And obviously in the Invoke engine is still going to be the Invoke engine where you just need Alistair to get you there. So what do you expect? It's a pretty good deck. Number 3, I'm going to have to go with Prank Kids. Yes, Prank Kids, the deck that just seems to just slip through the cracks every single time we have a ban list because of the fact that it's a pretty fair deck. I mean, it's easy to stop if you stop at the normal summon, obviously, unless they have extenders and ways to play around that. In time, it's a monster to go against. The deck is hella consistent when unhindered at whatsoever. You just let it do what it wants. You might as well just scoop that game up because now you're just about to deal with Rip-Roaring Roadster or a Battling Butler that can pop off multiple times. You losing life points consistently. They're gaining life points consistently. Once they get into the grind, it's just like you might as well just give them that game and move on to the next one before you be too late into time. But this deck is also one of those pretty cool, pretty fun decks to play. Just a nightmare to go against because you really don't want to play that deck at all. Nowhere near it. But move on to the next deck. Our number 2 is going to be Tri-Brigade. And the crazy part is, it's not even Zoo Tri-Brigade or anything like that. It's pure Tri-Brigade. By itself, nothing else with it. Who knew that an Appaloosa and a Revolt would just be that devastating in today's format, but which it is, because it's a format where it's based heavily on monster effects. And slap it on Appaloosa and following it up with a disruption off of your, I believe, Revolt that goes into Omen. Or the fact that you can also go into Smorg with the Barrier Statue combo. The deck is pretty good. It doesn't do anything out of its comfortability. It's like literally, I ain't gonna say it's helmet, but it's like basically it's the same thing every single time, like a certain other deck I'm gonna put that's next on the list. But it's consistent what it does, and it's hard to stop, and it's hard to, put the brakes on this deck, truth be told. And our number 1, if you guys have not figured it out, is Drytrons. No, this is not personal bias. Drytrons just still does work. People just scoff at the fact apparently that Ultimate is with like 5 negates with an IP and a Beatrice setup. It's like, oh, that's cool. That's what it was doing before it got banned. So, you got the ban hammer on it. So it was like, but it's apparently still a problem for you guys to get over, apparently. I don't know what to tell you. Just like, okay, I'm gonna drop what's on your board. Okay, cool. Still got 2 orange lights in the hand. You better have Droplet. You better have Droplet and better be able to play through it. But it's like double gamma is hella damning. People think that's not that big of a deal. And then on top of it, you got Draco Nids. They're 4,000 ritual monster that just beats over everything like a dino, like a UTC. It's like, you thought you were just gonna walk over this, and it searches Lancey out, for Christ's sakes. Let's see here. You have Tri-Brigade who can't play the game. You have Virtual World who can't play the game. You have Dragon Link, which some of them still top. Look it up on remote dual YCS stats. They still top. Dragon Link loses to Lancia. Drytrons, when they go second, you can't put out their Eva, loses to Lancia. So, but guys, all jokes aside, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Ren from Team Arsenal. Before I go, I was gonna wrap this up, but I actually do want to know you guys' opinion in the comments below. Really want to, because next week we're gonna be having Gojo and Big Rail try their hand at making the top 5 budget decks options for this format. But guys, tell me what you think about this current list. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What do you see differently? And tell me guys what you thought about the remote dual YCS. But this has been Ren from Team Arsenal signing out. Peace.
Hi guys, it's Bunny. Thank you guys for always supporting us and watching our videos. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And check out our other social media pages in a link down below. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.